a sacred purpose. Today, we are not just starting our day, we're opening our hearts to something greater. Before we dive into our busy schedules, let's make a moment to breathe, to center ourselves in gratitude and intention. Whether you're a morning person or someone who hits the snooze button a few times, this space is for you. As we begin our morning prayer, remember that you're not alone. We're a community, a family, united by our faith, our hopes, and our shared journey. So let's close our eyes, lift our hearts, and offer our first thoughts in the one who knows us better than we know ourselves. Let's find solace in silence, strength in unity, and inspiration in the whisper of our souls. May this morning prayer be a gentle reminder that we're part of something bigger, a cosmic symphony where our voices blend with our countless others. Let's begin. May we ask Dr. Michael to open up with a prayer, please? Uh, sorry, we start with the Kyungbe Chariot. Kyungbe Baro. Okay, for our Tamil pledge. Oh, let's all recite Chunguk Juin, Uri Gajangon, Cham Sarangul, Jungsim Hago. Mayong Chuje Jongsong Se Joa, Desang Juk, Jisang Segewe, Tongilung Yonghe, Chonjin Juk, Paljano, Chokjin Halgosul, Mengse Haneda. 5. Our family, the order of Chungilguk, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and the physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. To begin with our prayers, let's call on Dr. Michael. Please open up with our prayer. Thank you.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Please join me in prayer. Our Heavenly Parent, we gather together, yes, as our MC was sharing, we gather together part of something much greater, much larger than ourselves. And we are deeply grateful for the amazing guidance you've given us through our true parents and the hope in a troubled world that they bring to us. Heavenly Parent, we want to bend every effort to contribute meaningfully to this amazing providence that you are working in the world. Bleak as it may seem sometimes, you are present. You are embracing us in your love and your hope for the future. In spite of all the conflicts and the depression in the world today, you provide a beacon of hope through our true mother. She's indeed the mother of peace, peace in our hearts and peace in the world. And we pray that we can contribute today and every day going forward to this amazing effort of hers. Heavenly Parent, we pray for her well-being, her strength, her ongoing health, and we are deeply grateful to be part of this very meaningful movement at this time in world history. Thank you, Heavenly Parent. We offer our lives and our hope and our every effort to the establishment of Chanilguk. We offer this in the name of Michael Kiley of a blessed central family. Adieu.
Thank you, Dr. Michael. Good morning again, everyone. It's time to rise up with our new exercise. It's more exciting this time. Everybody, open your chair. Are you ready? Let's do this. And toes to your point toes to your left and your right. As you throw your hands forward. Now you're gonna be open wide. Two counts on your edge side. Now alternate. Now you have like a circular motion. Just keep your feet forward. This is like a called a breaststroke motion as you go sidewards. Now we're going close out, close out. Again. Both hands. As you point your toes to the left and the right. Just repeating the first movements. Everybody's having fun. Woo. All right, then just tone down. Breathe in. Thank you very much. Woo. All right, now we can proceed in our breakout for our appreciation. Let's join to our breakout room. Thank you, everyone. See you. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful sharing of gratitude. I have Miss Ayu Bien in our breakout. Sayu-san, please share your appreciation. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I was kind of running from bathroom to living room because our exercise started. So even the morning, I was quite tired, but yet kind of, exercise is going. I really enjoying in living room. My husband is doing watching this morning devotion through YouTube. So kind of wide space. I joined it. I really, really enjoy, but I can honestly that now I'm kind of out of breath kind of feeling, I can see that. So in a way, every movement is a really principle. And then I was a little bit late, so I couldn't see well, but kind of every kind of, I was inspired. I was good, become kind of energy come out. And then really, this is kind of morning, from morning kind of exercise is really inspire me and really grateful. My kind of dead body kind of feeling, the kind of, even though it's kind of morning, it should be fresh that, but I was so tired. I got a lot of energy through this morning exercise, and then really grateful to be here all the morning devotion. I really feel through exercise, through our brothers and sisters, kind of God is alive kind of feeling. So I really appreciate this exercise and also this everyone kind of attending here and then kind of hear from everyone. It kind of God speaking to me today, kind of God is alive kind of feeling. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Ayu-san. Jake is not just a speaker, he's a catalyst for change with a passion for leadership, personal growth, and community impact. Jake has inspired countless individuals to reach their full potential. Let's all welcome our reader today, Brother Jake Lavinia, for True Mother's Anthology. Brother
Thank
Jake.
you. Thank you, Master Nitro, for that very overwhelming, like welcoming words to me. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's continue our reading for today. This is the continuation of our reading yesterday about raising future leaders. Okay, let's start. Nonetheless, now that I'm about to sell it, it hurts me to think that I am unable to preserve it for all eternity. So, mother is talking about the helicopter here. And we have all failed to fulfill our responsibility. Still, I wish to let this nation and the entire world know about True Father and show heaven how quickly the Unification Church can grow. Once I had made this resolution, I felt that there was no need to put it off any longer. What I earnestly ask of you is that if you truly believe in True Father as the Lord of the Second Advent, the Messiah, the King of Kings, and the true Emperor with holiness and virtue, you should testify to him and to his achievements in front of others. The way for you to witness to others is by revealing True Fathers to them. I have said that henceforth I will place more importance on the second generation. To make sure that the result of your past efforts were not in vain, we need to train talented people who can take responsibility for the future. I stated that I will sell the helicopter and use the money to create a scholarship foundation in order to train your second generation as leaders. Of course, I have already received permission from True Father. As blessed families who have lived in the same age as true parents, what should you leave behind? Lineage is important as are traditions. If we cannot help our future generations take firm root on a solid foundation, when could this world possibly become one united world centered in God? You need to make it so that such a world indeed comes to be. When spinning a top, you have to see that if you apply enough force, it spins for a long time, even you don't whip it again. Haven't you? That is the way it should be for Korea and Japan. You need to raise your children or second generations in such a way that the first thing that goes into their hearts is the divine principle. And when they thus come to understand in a well-centered position where they follow absolute sexual ethics, you can even let them dance or do music. You still need to take care of them well until they reach maturity and receive the blessing. Our history dates back 60 years, and yet we do not have a welcoming environment for our second generation. That is why many of them drifted away. They have gone astray because their parents failed to create an environment where they could grow up within the providence, and we cannot just let them remain distant from us any longer. Now we have ushered in a new age, and in this age of Chanaguk, where a new history is to begin, we need to safeguard those in our future generations and train them as leaders who can take charge of the future of Chanaguk. When I recently instituted the Universal Peace Academy, I realized that we're very short of capable leaders. It is truly a sad reality. You are now in your 60s and 70s, and you have lived longer than the number of years you have remaining. During that short time you still have on earth, you need to at least become a solid rock for future generations. Also, we quickly need to identify their strengths and train them to use them to their best advantage. In the matter of the worldwide mission work, we need to train the second generation to take the lead. What I mean is that the first generations should serve as good fertilizer for them. Oh, Drew. So this is our reading for today. Yeah, let me share a couple of thoughts that I have while reading this in the beginning. Our mother was saying, a mother's heart in terms of really like proclaiming like letting the world knows about true parents. Their mother said, like, what I earnestly ask of you is that if you truly believe in true Father as the Lord of the Second Advent and the Messiah, you should testify to him and to his achievements in front of others. The way for you to witness to others is by revealing true Father to them. So while reading these words, there are a couple of thoughts coming out. Maybe first, like the heart of true mother, like of understanding that longing heart as a parent, to be able to recognize by their children is there. And then the second way, the second thought that I have is because true parents know the benefit and the possible outcome when the children of true parents came to know them, recognize them, and receive the teaching for them. And yeah, I myself, like, I must testify, like, my life completely changed. My understanding completely changed. And I do believe that true parents is the best way to reach the deepest understanding God's heart. I feel that. And I think like a lot of our brothers and sisters are really fighting so hard every single day to figure out and develop their relationship with God. And I know there are more brothers and sisters out there that even you don't know like how never recognize about God. And to think about it, it's just like very painful to see. And I remember one of Reverend Dunkley's sharing that when he met mother, and mother was asking him like why it takes so long to proclaim about about true parents. And when I hear about that, I feel like, yeah, that longing heart of mother, mother's love is very unconditional and very deep. And yet, without the children recognizing that, it's just so difficult for a parent to love, right? And I know a lot of parents probably experience that kind of thing, right? Especially when your children doesn't recognize your love, your way of loving them. It's just so hard to create that intimate relationship with your kids, right? And yeah, and I hope that's I'm just so happy actually, and I'm very inspired with the witnessing that we're doing right now. We're not educating people, but just like really proclaiming true parents and let true parents like bring them to God. And yeah, I'm just excited to keep moving forward about that. And the second reflection I want to do is I want to give is about mothers are raising second generation. And mother said like to make sure that the result of your past effort were not in vain, we need to train talented people who can take responsibility for the future. So I think mother understand that like all our great leaders, all our great blessed families are getting older. And no matter like if there's no one who can take it in that responsibility or legacy in the future, then all these sacrifices of true parents, of all our leaders and our elders will vanish naturally, will fall down, right? And I feel that that's a very, very important point that we needed to consider as a community. And mother actually give a couple of points in terms of raising our second generation. First, she mentioned that you need to raise your children or second generation in such a way that the first thing that goes into their heart is the divine principle. I really love that. Even though we're moving to the Chunuguk era, I do believe that the value of divine principle, understanding the principle, really like make a significant like change how our young generation can live in the future. And I myself, honestly, like I'm so grateful to true parents. I know our movement is not perfect, but like in terms of this truth that I receive, I think it's incomparable. It helps me a lot to grow as a person. And mother also said like we need to quickly identify their strengths and train them to use them to their best advantage. So I really love this part because like it's not like mother telling like this is has you have to do. So mother is emphasizing we need to figure it out what is the advantage of our children or of our child, our daughter or son, right? So rather than us like telling like this is you need to do, but more than that is just guiding them and then figuring out what my children needs. That this is a very motherly I feel like this is a really motherly love. And yeah, it's just beautiful if we could create that kind of culture in the family where we help our children figure out their strength and utilize this strength, support their to utilize their strength for the providence. And lastly, she mentioned also that you still need to take care of them well until they reach maturity and receive the blessing. So it means that the effort that we should do, like as a parent or a spiritual parent, so is until they receive the blessing. So even I myself, there are moments like I get comfortable when my spiritual children sign up membership, right? So and I think yeah, the attitude of that is really trying to think like what is the end goal of me as a spiritual parent, me as a parent, which is to receive the blessing. Because mother mentioned that lineage is important as traditions as well. So and that blessing will keep like the lineage of God. And also lastly, mother mentioned about the importance of environment. Mother mentioned that we do not have a welcoming environment for a second generation, and that is why many of them drifted away. And I think a lot of us can testify that. And mother said like we need to at least become a solid rock for our future generation. What I mean is that the first generation should serve as a good fertilizer for them. So imagine if we create that environment, where all become a fertilizer. When you put fertilizer in the plant, it grows really healthy, really fresh. So I hope that we can come up with that. I do believe that at some point, if we keep doing what we're doing right now and we keep like developing our church, our culture, I do believe that maybe 10 years, 20 years from now, it will completely change. And yeah, I'm just so happy that Mother is leading us how to really create a model community. And I feel like Mother really understands the situation, even though she's just in Korea and then receiving maybe a lot of reports, I feel like mother really clearly understand what is the situation of young people. And that's why I feel like there's a lot of young people getting inspired right now. And I hope we can really bring them to true mother. So again, lastly, I just want to emphasize that the best way to reach the deepest understanding God's heart is true parents. So bringing our children, the people out there, to true parents is the best way. So thank you so much.
Wonderful, fantastic. After Jake's talk, it's time to harness the energy and dive into our breakout rooms. Remember, as you enter your breakout rooms, take a moment to share. Let's be willingly to listen. Remember that there are no bad ideas, just opportunities waiting to be explored. Present each other, listen actively. Sometimes the best ideas emerge from unexpected connections. So it's, off we go to our breakup rooms. See you all soon. Welcome back, everyone, from our lively breakout rooms. I hope you have a nice discussions. Somehow inspired you and like a double shot of espresso. So in my breakout room, I have Saito-san. Would like to share, Saito-san, please.
Okay. Yeah. I told to Naito today the exercise really fantastic. Like motion is swimming, and then with music, and so that is really fantastic. I don't need to go pool, but I can do swimming in a room in air, like air swimming. Yeah, that it's really most effective exercise I felt. That really great. And one more thing, today's Jake's reading. True mother said always go witnessing. That is testify true parents is to make world peace. That so recently we start Peace with Me campaign. So we tell people about the peace. And then we testify true parents, and then God, divine principle, and Jesus. Yeah, that is really always center is true parents. Yeah, that is really inspired. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Saito-san. Now, it's time to our Chungshimon representative prayer. As we know, our Pastor Naokimi and Assistant Pastor Takino is now on Michigan. So there will be no announcement. So we proceed to our Chungshimon representative prayer. Take it away, Chungshimon, please. Our Clifton, Chungshimon, New Jersey.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Please join me in prayer. Our dearest, most beloved Heavenly Parent and true parents, I just want to say thank you for this morning and this time where we could all gather here today and we could meet with each other and just share our gratitudes and our takeaways from this Hyundai. And yes, God, I'm really grateful that you can give us these words and we can hear about True Mother's feelings towards um, how much we invested into creating a good environment for this movement. And yes, I'm sorry that as a movement weren't able to create the best environment, but I'm still so grateful for all the people who are here today. And we're really here, Heavenly Parent, because we want to be the ones to give you hope and to show you that um, even though we may not have done the best in the past, we're still willing to move on from that and we're willing to take responsibility with what we have now to keep giving you hope for all of your children that you're longing for every day and all these tears that you're shedding every day for us. We're going to consistently show up so that these tears will one day be wiped away and we can all feel your embrace and we'll be together as one family under you. And yes, I also pray that not just the first gen, but as the second and third generation, we can also take responsibility for rebuilding this movement and rebuilding the spirit of this movement, God. So we don't just become a church that is stationary, but we can really become a movement that is alive and is breathing and is full of love and is full of compassion and taking care of each other. It's full of growth and inspiration to really carry about your dream, Heavenly Parent. And I know it may be difficult at times. The world may be confusing, and it may feel like we're all separated. It may feel like we're all alone. But here in the Zoom, we can see that we're all together in this, and we're never alone, God, because we always have you. And I really pray that in times of struggle, in times of difficulty, when we feel like there's no point and we're not making any progress, we can just go back to you. We can go back to each other and just feel the love that you are trying to give us, and feel this love that you're giving us so that we can share it with those who need it, God, especially the youth who don't fully understand you or are scared to commit to you. Um, but yeah, I really pray that after this, we can just go about our day, and we can go about the day with intention to receive your love, and we can receive your love so that we can share it with others, because everybody is in need of it, God. So yes, I'd like to say thank you for this time, and I offer this prayer in all of our names. In my name, Kalen Platt, son of Roland, and Deja Platt of the Blessed Central Family, Jew.
Thank you so much, Kaylin. Before we proceed to our unison prayer, there's a request in the chat to pray for Unup Udhaikan. I think he's in Thailand, from One Foreign. Please just remember his name, Unup Udhaikan, to pray that he's in the hospital right now, fell from spinal cord. And I hope we all remember our prayer points. Let's all pray in unison, brothers and sisters.
Our Heavenly Parent, we're so grateful for your presence. You embrace us, you envelop us, you lift us up. We are never alone.
Everyone here today.
Find our way. I just need
Really trying so hard. So much
so hard.
keep this movement alive to really set the second generation. First generation has this our responsibility must be
every day. In your night,
Find a way to break through.
each one of them just really belonging to peace.
Make a decision about this.
Parents, how
present
can you tell
Your children, and you know that they have this this world, God, with so much love that you give every single day. Please understand that children love their distributions to us. Don't give up on them. Keep expressing our love to them. Never giving up. Desperate. Grant your children, God.
your spirit inside of you? Mother is in so with us. With this spirit infused.
Are we gonna sell it?
We want you to
Just get off.
live with us.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you all for your wonderful prayers. We'd like to share our tournament at the first Queen Cup Tongalmudo Open Tournament at December 8th at the Clifton Boys and Girls Club. This is gonna be offering for our true mother. We call it the first Queen Cup. We always do the tournament there every year. I just want to take this opportunity to announce to everyone. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nathaniel.
Thank you, Nathaniel.
Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Jake.
Eliza.
Hey, Tom and Rita, have a great day.
Antonella.
Bob and
Karen, have a
Karen.
great day.
Good
Have a great day.
morning.
Hello.
Hey,